Hello all. Yeah, so I'm back again with another Java LeetCode problem, and basically today I'm covering the most asked interview question, as I said in my previous playlist also, like of Java LeetCode. If you go to that problem, so I have covered all the coding questions which has been asked in many of the interviews. So today I've taken another problem of LeetCode, which is the product of array except self, and this is a medium type of approach problem, and it has also been asked in many of the interviews. So let's get started. So basically, you will be given an array of integer nums name, and you need to return an array as an output, which consists of the product of all the elements except particular itself that element, and you need to do this problem in O of n time complexity. So basically, suppose you are given this array 1 2 3 4, so you need to leave this current element. Suppose for this one you need to leave this current element, and you need to find the product of rest of the elements, like 2 into 3 into 4, it will become 24. Similarly, for second element, for 2, you need to leave the second element, and apart from this, 3 into 4 into 1, then it will give us 12. So that's how you need to return the product of all the elements except itself. That is the main question. And apart from this, like this thing, you need to take care of the product of any prefix or suffix of integer nums if you are solving it. So it should be guaranteed to fit in a 32-bit integer. That is our main condition, or main edge case, you can say it. And so let's get started. And our approach, what we will be doing it, will be taking two things, prefix and suffix. We will be taking it, and this prefix and suffix, what we will be doing it, we will be finding the like suppose 1 is the first element, so we will be finding the prefix product of that one element, and then suffix product of after one, and then we will be multiplying prefix into suffix and storing into an output array. So that is the approach. So let's get started in the id by solving it, and then we will be I'll be explaining you more about it. So this test case, one test case example of one test case only I've taken here in this array. And now what we will be doing it, we will be taking two things, prefix and suffix. So prefix equals to 1, then suffix equals to 1, and then we need to store this into an output array or answer array, something like I have taken the name. And you can give the name as new int, and of size, that particular old array only length we are taking it. And then what we will be doing it, basically here we will be iterating one loop for prefix product, and one loop for suffix product. And then how, so let me do for the prefix one first thing. And I equals to 0, I less than array dot length I plus plus. Okay, and then here prefix, we have got 1. So what we can do it, inside this array of I, we can have this prefix element stored somewhere. Not array of I will be feasible. We need to store this prefix every time into an output array. That will be more feasible, and then we can multiply with the suffix output. So answer I equals to prefix, and then for finding the prefix, we will be multiplying prefix into array of I. Okay, we'll explain you about like what is happening in the background. Then we have got the prefix product. Now we need to find the suffix product and multiply in the same for loop only. We need to multiply with in the prefix product also. So for that, there is a trick that instead of you traversing with the 0th index, we will traverse in the reverse order this array dot length minus 1, I is greater than equal to 0, I minus minus. Okay, Then what we'll be doing it, we need to calculate the suffix here. So for calculating the suffix, basically what we can do here, we need to multiply with the prefix, and then we need to traverse into this answer I somehow. That is our main logic. So what we can do, answer I, suppose this is the first thing, and then we need to multiply via suffix. Okay, and this thing, if I try to store answer I, so what it will be happening here, it will be in storing this particular like prefix what we have got, and then we are initially multiplying into suffix. So initially, suppose suffix will be in the output reverse order. So in the reverse order, like initially it will be 1, and prefix we have at the end we will be getting as 1 1, then we will be 2 is there, and then 6 is there. So 6 into 1, 6 will be there, and then answer I, it will be storing as 6. Okay, then for suffix, what will be doing it, suffix into array of I. This, there is a complex logic, I will explain you like what is happening in the background. Let me print or run this program first, then I will explain you. So done this, like there are various approaches, but I just got this approach as a simpler one while solving it, so that's why I've taken this approach to tell you also, guys. So let me know if you find any difficulty while understanding this. Okay, what happened, why it is not working here? Yeah, okay, so I think it got stuck somewhere. Just a moment, let me write it manually, it will be much better. Yeah, let me run this program then. Okay, my mistake, we are printing the input array only, then we are, why we will be getting this. See here, we are getting the resultant output for the first one, 2 3 4, it is giving 24, then 12, then 8, then 6. So that output we are getting it. If I show you, same output we are getting it. So basically this is being solved in the time complexity of O of n, and let me explain you like what is happening in the background. As I mentioned earlier also, we will be taking two things, prefix product and suffix product, and then we are multiplying prefix into suffix and storing into the output array. For output array we have taken this answer, and it's of length of the same original array. And then what we are doing it initially, for finding the prefix product of this one, if you see here, before 1 there is nothing, so initially prefix is 1, so we will for the first integer of output array for 1 we will be get that 1 only. For the second, if you go for 2, the for finding the prefix, like prefix is 1, and then apart from this the first integer is also 1, so 1 into 1, then again we will be getting the second integer or 1th index, at this index in output array we will be getting this as 1 only. Then for finding here for this index 3 1, if you see here we have got two things, 2 and 1, and prefix is also 1, to 2 into 1 it will give 2. So at this index in the answer array we will be getting at 2. So this how we are calculating this prefix product inside the answer array. Then what we are doing it, we are this there is here it is a trick that we are traversing this array in the reverse order now. So like at the end, while calculating this prefix product in the answer array, you will be getting at the 6 here at the last index. and then what we'll be doing, initially 6 into suffix, it will be 1, so it will be storing into at the end it will be storing as 6. Similarly it will be storing, then again it will be calculating the suffix for the second index, and then it will be 4, and then at the second index it is 2, suppose 2 was there, so 4 into 2, 8 it is there. So that how it is working here. Just do a dry run of this problem, and let me know if you have any doubts, any suggestions, any feedback in the comments. And that's it from my side, and then at the end we are printing this array. So this problem is basically works on the prefix and suffix logic, that we are calculating the prefix here and then suffix, and then we are multiplying both the things, and in such a way that we are storing in the output array also. That is answer I. These two loops are used. And apart from this, like I have covered in my Java playlist, I have covered most of the asked interview questions of the coding perspective. Please go and watch it if you haven't. And apart from this, I have started the Spring Boot series also, so I will be continuing that also, so please go watch it. And if you have any feedback, any suggestions, please reach me in the comments. Yeah, that's it from my side. Thanks, bye.